In a faraway land blanketed with snow for most of the year, there lived a young princess named Snow White, whose skin was as fair as snowfall and whose heart was as warm as spring. She lived in the crystal castle with her stepmother, Queen Bellatrix, a ruler obsessed with beauty and perfection. Queen Bellatrix had a magical mirror that she consulted every morning. "Mirror, mirror, in my hand, who's the fairest in the land?" she would ask. And every day the mirror replied, "You are, my queen." But one day the mirror answered differently. "Your beauty still shines, Queen Bellatrix, but the kindest heart belongs to Snow White, and kindness is the fairest of all." Bellatrix's jealousy turned bitter. "Kindness? That cannot outshine me," she snapped. She sent Snow White deep into the frozen forest, telling her she must retrieve the rare silver fruit from the silver tree, a tree so hidden many believed it to be a myth. Bellatrix secretly hoped Snow White would never return. Snow White, trusting and brave, ventured into the cold forest alone. Along the way, she helped a baby deer caught in a trap, mended a broken bird's wing, and even shared her cloak with a shivering squirrel. The animals, grateful, began to follow her, guiding her through icy winds and snowdrifts. After days of wandering, she reached a clearing where the legendary silver tree stood. Its branches shimmered with glowing leaves, and a single silver fruit sparkled at the top. But the tree was protected by a glowing barrier. A soft voice echoed, "Only a heart pure and kind may receive the silver fruit." Snow White placed her hand over her heart and whispered, "I don't need the fruit for power or praise. I only came because I was asked to." The barrier vanished. The animals cheered. Snow White picked the fruit, but instead of keeping it, she gave it to a hungry fox who hadn't eaten in days. The silver tree shimmered brighter than ever, and its magic burst into the sky. The winds in the forest grew gentle, and flowers began blooming from the snow. The tree had recognized true kindness, and its gift was transformation. The magic carried Snow White back to the castle. Queen Bellatrix watched in horror as the animals and forest spirits followed Snow White home, and the silver tree's light blessed the castle with eternal spring. The mirror glowed once more. "Snow White is the fairest, not for her face but for her grace." Ashamed, Queen Bellatrix stepped down from the throne and went into the forest to learn kindness from the very creatures Snow White had helped. Snow White became queen, ruling with wisdom and warmth. The kingdom flourished, not from riches, but from the kindness its people shared. Moral: true beauty is not seen in mirrors, but in actions. Kindness is the fairest trait of all.